Alright, well, greetings and welcome to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 Broken, Season 1, Episode 1. I like that you're broken like me. Now, this episode gets its name because, you know, the TFDi MD-11 from time of recording this video is not fully released yet, and of course, I like how it's broken like me, and I don't even care, because, you know, I'm broken, and of course, I'm within a lot of groups that are broken too. Like, how I'm broken? I'm neurodiverse, to name one matter, but mild and high functioning. And this video goes to show that I want things in life. And speaking of which, you know, today the flight's going to be O flight number 1 of the MD-11. O for orientation flight number 1. And your job, even upon landing in Muskegon, Michigan, is this: look for bugs like this one right here, right now. Like, look here. This passenger cabin looks like a contemporary home, as you all may have noticed. Rather than an airplane cabin, it looks like a contemporary home. Like, this is a bug here that needs to be improved. I've never seen anything like this on a real plane. And, of course, in the words of Lovely the band, I love how this thing is broken and broken like me. Yes, we're fools. I know that's a foul, but I want to help get this thing in the public eye, is why I make this video. Alright, everyone's here. I'm going to close the hatch now. I guess the only thing that quiets this thing down is this. The FB, or the FMC, okay? So right now, since this is, of course, cadet orientation flight number 1, here's my emergency plan. My emergency plan is if I have an engine failure before V1, I'll land straight ahead. I'll close the throttle, yell to oncoming traffic. If I have an engine failure thereafter V1, I'll either come back the way I came in or ditch this thing into Lake Michigan, the way that Count Ferdinand von Zeppelin tested LZ-1. Deutsche Luftschiff Zeppelinbau Nummer 1. Okay. Actually, I'm cutting this in half. Actually, I'm cutting that into 10%, okay? Because we don't need. I'll say, yeah, we don't need. Yeah, we don't need to be that heavy. Starts right now. Okay, we are Labrador 5-4. Now, I said Labrador on purpose because even though it has a Swissair colors on it, I'm trying to do what I can to preserve the integrity of the word fiction. And, you know, all I really cared about was that in my life, when I was younger, just fly a Swissair MD-11 with the chocolate stripe on it. That's all I really cared about. you know? It's thanks to Little Mammoth Media's The Big Plane Trip is why I'm doing this. I've watched that video when I was a baby, and that's actually my all-time favorite video to watch, according to my mother, but in of all truth, that was an okay video, but worth keeping, for the fact that Little Mammoth Media chose the MD-11, which is a pain in whatever you want to say to fly, but a challenge well worth it, if you want to survive things and stuff, which is something I want to do, because, you know, if there's one thing that's why I should stay alive for, it's my love for Labradors. Because there's things I like other than airplanes, you know. I'm a Labrador lover, fair and square. And since I'm going to Michigan today, from the time being I recorded this video, we're going to go see some Labradors. We're using the Swissair MD-11 to go get some. Even though we may be wearing the Swissair colors, show some neutrality to the state of Michigan, okay? We're just there to get the Labradors. That's all we're there for, you know? Heading flat 0? Okay. Okay, 16,000 feet, that's fine. Let's go there. You gotta scroll, really? Okay. Let's go 7.9 or just an even 8. Let's go for an even 8, if at all possible. Okay, 8.2. Okay. Oh, alright. So here's real high maintenance. So. Come on. We're having a TCAS test pass. Okay, 10.6, fine. Right on! I'll say it again, right on! 10.6, Alpha November uniform, or whatever it is. Yeah, really, right on! Let's get clearance to get out of here at this point. Now, I'm not really, of course, planning to do IFR because I want to see how things go visually with the MD-11. And to and for those who want to go the Cheers way, I got you. Let's do this. Run up. Who did that? Who messed up? Of course, whatever that was. Okay. Come on. Okay, let's set the flaps. Okay. We're getting out of here. We're Swissair 5.4, but we're going as Labrador 5.4. Let's just put this in because just so we have a baseline of something. Okay. Okay, right on it. Again. Action, did I say to cut out? This thing here. I did not say to cut out. Okay. 10,000 feet per fly. Alright. I want to make sure action didn't cut out. It appears it didn't. Okay. Okay, let's, of course, get clearance to get out of here at this point.
Southbound ground Labrador 5-4 with Mike request taxi for takeoff departing straight out.
Labrador 5-4 taxi to attach to runway 27 left using taxiway golf. Contact tower 135.675 when ready.
Taxi hold short runway 27 left using taxiway golf Labrador 5-4.
We're going to use the thrust reversers for pushback. Just see how things go. Whoa, tire screech. Okay. Control surfaces, I think, pass. Let's, of course, go to the runway now. Well, I'll need to stay in the cockpit for this round. Alright, let's soft terrain test this thing. See what happens in here. Okay. Today's flight, of course, is a test flight. See how things go. And, of course, I like how this thing's broken and broken like me. As heard by Lovely, the band's musical composition. Broken, that is. And your all's job is to look for bugs, especially with the add-on in this video, so this thing can get in the public eye sooner. The only real thing I have to offer is an actual attempt towards that. That referring to getting this airplane in the public eye. And of all the reversing I've done here, that's out of habit. Out of habit right here for flying Hindenburg class airships.
South Bend Tower, Labrador 54 at runway 27 left ready for departure, departing straight ahead.
Labrador 54, 1244, at 7. Straight out departure approved. Clear for takeoff runway 27 left.
Cleared for takeoff runway 27 left, Labrador 54.
Okay. Let me position, of course, the MD-11 on the runway. Now, for this flight, I'll need to stay in the cockpit, as this is a first-timer. Or actually, not necessarily first-timer, whatever you want to call it, but especially because I've not flown the TFDi MD-11 enough currently, I need to stay in the cockpit just to make sure that everything checks out okay. Which I don't think will from the time being I record this video. We'll see. Our next stop, of course, will be Muskegon, Michigan. And I chose water today, for the same reason why Count Ferdinand von Zeppelin chose water, particularly Lake Constance, to test LZ-1, or Luftschiff Zeppelinbau Nummer 1. Or, is that the name of the airship? Tested by Count Ferdinand von Zeppelin. Okay. There we go. Give me for the landing gear sometime soon. I got you. Let's see, call this. This refers to whatever you want to call this in this video.
Southbound Tower Labrador 54 frequency change. Southbound approach Labrador 54 is type 3 miles west of south.
MD-11, mind you.
Request flight follow.
Labrador 54 southbound approach. Squawk 7722.
Squawk 7722 Labrador 54.
Oh. Alright, we're not at cruising altitude yet, so. Let's get this thing on. Yes. Hopefully we can get to cruising altitude. I can talk about more things and stuff. Okay. You know, I guess the only real thing that calms this thing down is the FMC and the Autopilot. FMC for flight management computer, where my cursor is, and the automatic pilot. I guess this is the only thing that calms down the MD-11. I know so through experience with the PMDG MD-11. Come on, talk to ATC, will you? 7722. And don't tell me squawk 7500. This better not happen right here, right now. Okay. 772.
Labrador 54 radar contact. Tree right radius 16,300 feet. Altimeter 0.13.
Roger, Labrador 54.
Labrador 54 contact Chicago search for 127.55. Good day.
127 Desert Flight Labrador 54.
We're too high right now.
Chicago Center Labrador 54 17,700 feet.
Labrador 54 Chicago Center radar contact continue.
got better today. Okay, that's fair enough. You know, if this thing was going to become Swissair 111 right now, I'd ditch this thing into Lake Michigan to prevent further fires on the ground. If you ask what happened on board Swissair 111, the in-flight entertainment system in first class especially killed the aircraft because it was never turned off and it overheated, and then from there it crashed the aircraft. Just like in episodes of Full House when the characters, of course, played the whatever you want to say out of all their technology, things like that. Like Michelle, you know, she, of course, was listening to Raffi a lot, and she ruined the tape, as well as, of course, Michelle. She went to Uncle Jesse's studio, and, of course, the devil Michelle, from what it looked like, made her play with the equipment. Okay, let's go outside for checks. Okay, the spoilers look like they're opening, and that's good for this flight because I don't want to overstress the aircraft. There. Good old big plane trip. Good old big plane trip. Bye-bye, back's turned. Where is it?
Labrador Flight, for contact Chicago Center from 128.5. Good day.
128.5, Labrador Flight 4. Goodbye. Chicago Center, Labrador Flight 4, 15,100 feet.
Labrador Flight 4, Chicago Center, altimeter 30,123, contact continue.
Okay, let's go to Muskegon. Where are you? Looks like Muskegon's not found at the moment. I'll keep this open until Muskegon shows up, okay? Ah. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, you look to the port side of the aircraft. There is, of course, Lake Michigan. And, of course, the reason why I chose to fly this flight today is because I want a change in scenery. I think it resonates well with the aircraft. And, of course, what did I say about Count Ferdinand von Zeppelin? And, of course, Airship Zeppelin number 1. Zeppelin Airship number 1. LZ-1. Lima Zulu 1. Whatever you want to call it. If you look at the chapter, anything, you let me know what I said. Okay? Okay, we're only like 60 miles away. Actually, more like we're like almost 40. If you believe in rounding, we're still 50 miles away. I wonder. shouldn't be getting this low. I'm going back in. Okay, maybe now's not a bad time to start the descent process. Maybe now's not a bad time to maintain 8,000 feet. Or is it? Miles. That's pretty far. Okay, let's go and start positioning over Lake Michigan, just in case something goes haywire. Now's not a bad time to plan for the landing phase. Oh, is that what happened? The spoilers were open? Oh man, no runway 06? That's just wrong.
Chicago Center, Labrador 54 cancel flight.
No, no, no. I didn't ask for that.
Labrador 54 Chicago Center cancellation receipt. Squawk 1200. Frequency change approved.
I can get it back. I play Flight Simulator. I'll just, you know. Come on, Muskegon. Where are you? Okay, we're 30 miles away from, of course, Muskegon.
Muskegon Tower Labrador 54 is 27 miles south of 11,800 feet with India to land.
Nice.
Labrador 54 Muskegon Tower. Altimeter 30.13, wind 244.7. Fly left base runway 6.
Make left base runway 6, Labrador 54.
I think at this point now is not a bad time to cut the power. If anything, not all. Yeah, all the way to idle. Just no full reverse. I'm not putting up with that cacophony. Not for a first flight. Not for one of the first flights, okay? Not the first flight. Okay. Just not the first one. I'm going. That's why I'm on the port side of the airship, parking the airplane. Yeah, I've flown them out. Them referring to airships. Hold on tight. Slow down. Probably not a bad idea to set the auto brakes to max. Good thing I'm flying over water, as you can see. Okay, because if anything happened to this thing, there's someone there. Although I'm primarily an Albuquerque boy, from the time I recorded this video, the Rio Grande is too narrow, and also it's too shallow. If anything happened. Not for something like this. Okay, I'm gonna come in through here. Everyone prepare for landing at this point. Thank you.
54.
Whoa. Fog. I have an issue with that. Alright, it's Muskegon. Name of this place now. No, we're not too high.
Sink rate. Sink rate. Sink rate. Sink rate.
We may have to land on grass. For all I know.
Sink rate. Sink rate.
Just hold on.
Sink rate. Pull up. Pull up. Sink rate.
We made it.
Going to 121.6, Labrador 54.
That's a runway. Get out. Oh, you can click that. Alright, welcome to Muskegon, Michigan. I guess now I have to find a gate. Wherever ATC he says to go, we'll go there. There. A couple of airport cops, what's going on? Hopefully action will not cut out. Then from there, I'll say we had a good first orientation flight with the MD-11. The MD-11's pretty big. The cop car can fit under the wing. And now let's, of course, say that this video is worthy of publishing if action did not cut out. Alright, dream fulfilled. As of today. So now, of course, let me just take this thing to a gate. And then from there, I'll decide what to do. Then it's time for one more thing. Audience, your job. Look for bugs. Or tell me of each and every bug that you might see. I already know for a fact that the rims of this add-on, since this is a repaint from flightsim.to, is that the rims are black, you know, where the wheels are. Mostly just the nose gear. Let's take this thing to a gate. Alright. As soon as we park, let's go get some labs. Because the lab is actually Michigan's state animal from the time being I record this video. Well, they need to learn how to get this thing. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Muskegon, Michigan. Nature today, fulfill a dream of flying the Swissair MD-11. At least A variant with a chocolate stripe, going anywhere. Bug review. At this point, one more thing begins. Here's a bug I found, and I know that there's many of which I just can't remember what they are. Everybody ready? Everybody okay back there? I'm gonna go outside. Yeah, I'm gonna go outside and look around. Okay? I'm going to drone view. Yes, parking brakes engaged for a reason. Now the ground crew need to learn to move this plane. Okay, it doesn't look like the drone wants to cooperate today for some reason. Okay, so in summary, Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, broken, Season 1, Episode 1, I like it, you're broken, broken like me. Nature of the flight, I really wanted to fly Swissair MD-11, and of course, thanks to Little Mammoth Media's The Big Plane Trip, I pre-ordered the TFDi MD-11. And of course, I like how it was broken and broken like me, is why I chose to fly this flight. So I can get this thing into the public eye faster. Now you talk to me about your questions, so that is our show. If you like, please like and subscribe. And of course, if there's anything you want me to say or do better, let me know in the comments, send me messages. And of course, each and every bug with the add-on, report it to TFDi.